Hello, welcome to City Hall this week. With less than a month to go until she begins leading the police department, Durham's new police chief is already laying the groundwork for the changes she says are to come. City Manager Tom Bonfield introduced Cerelyn Davis as Durham's new chief during a news conference on May 2nd.
I am confident, as I've said, that Chief Davis is ready and is the right person at the right time to move Durham's police department forward into 21st century policing, an approach aimed at not only reducing crime, but also building trust between the police department and the community.
Davis currently serves as Deputy Chief of Atlanta's Police Department. Bonfield says he believes her 30 years of policing experience will help solve Durham's big-picture crime problems.
There are many challenges that Durham, similarly being faced by many other communities across North Carolina and across the country, from rising violent crime, implementing body-worn cameras, and truly developing and implementing community policing that Chief Davis will rapidly be expected to address.
Davis says continuing to build a culture of trust and collaboration while finding solutions for these problems will remain one of the department's top priorities.
As I prepare to take on this great responsibility, I will continue to work very closely with this administration, department officials, and the leadership of the Durham Police Department to begin addressing the alarming increase in violent crime over the past 12 months, and immediately begin the process of rebuilding strong and sustainable relationships with community and business leaders we serve.
She says that while the problems facing Durham are not unique, she believes the department is committed to solving them.
Across the country, police agencies struggle with repairing fractured community relationships and the lack of trust. Durham is no different. However, I believe that the men and women of this department are committed to facilitating internal change so desperately needed for organizational success. As your new chief, I am ready to take on the necessary challenges to effect sweeping change and improve service delivery to the citizens of Durham who rightly deserve such service.
Davis's first day will be June 6th. Anyone who wants to have a say in how Durham's bicycle and pedestrian plan should be updated now has a chance to do so. The website, durhambikewalkplan.com, has been set up as part of the plan update. It includes information on the plan process, timeline, and project team, as well as links to an online map and survey. Residents will have a chance to offer comments on the types of bicycle and pedestrian projects the city should focus on, as well as to identify places they would like to see included in the plan. The plan update is expected to be finished by March of next year. The city's efforts to have one of the best government vehicle fleets in the industry are being recognized once again. The Fleet Management Department has been ranked 49th among the 100 best fleets in the Americas. The 100 Best Fleets program recognizes and rewards peak-performing fleet operations in North America. This is the second award won by the city's Fleet Management Department this year. The department was also named as one of the top 50 leading fleets for 2016 by Government Fleet Magazine and the American Public Works Association. One of 3 Durham parks is a step closer to getting a $20,000 makeover. The City Council is expected to accept a $20,000 Parks Build Community Grant during its May 16th meeting. The grant from the National Recreation and Park Association and the Walt Disney Company will be used for a major project at one of Durham's parks. Those projects include turning the outdoor roller skating rink at Hillside Park into a futsal soccer court, adding a natural playground area, and installing an accessible boat launch at West Point on the Eno, or incorporating the existing drainage swell into the design of Wrightwood Park. If you're a new water customer in Durham, you may be wondering how to get your service started. That's why we're going to answer the most frequently asked questions to get you the information you need. To begin, you need to know the first steps to start your service.
If you own the property, you can actually call in to Durham One Call at 919-560-1200 and set up your water services over the phone. Any deposits or fees will be billed to you on your first bill. If you are renting the property, you would need to provide us with a rental agreement, a signed rental agreement, and we will set up your water services, and any deposits or fees can be paid at that time or billed to you also.
As a homeowner, do I need to bring anything with me to start my service?
You can bring documents showing your closing statements and those documents. If not, we just prefer that you have already closed on your home.
If I'm a business owner and I want to start my new water service, how do I do that?
If you are starting a business or leasing a business property, you can bring in your lease agreement for your business stating, the location of the property. You could either bring it in or you could either email it in to WS Billing inquiry at durhamnc.gov, and we can set up your services as well. Any deposits will be billed to you if you do use that method to set up your service.
How much is the deposit for new service for either a home or a business, and what methods of payment are there?
There is a $50 deposit with the City of Durham. We have several methods of payment with the City of Durham. You could come into the counter at City Hall, pay cash, debit, or credit. We also have the pay by phone method, which is 919-407-8959. You can also pay at www.durhamnc.gov.
Is there a way to reduce the deposit for a home or business?
If you can produce a letter of credit from a previous utility company, we can waive your $50 deposit.
More information about the water service in Durham can be found on the city's website. That does it for City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find us on demand on Durham Television Network's webpage and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. This has been a production of Durham Television Network.